Yo, what's up, early viewers? Notification squad, schedule havers, and the random people who just happen to tune in at the right time. How's everybody doing? If you're at work, you'll always be here on time. Hey, welcome to my target demographic, dude. You're the exact reason why my viewership dips on the weekends. All part of the plan. So am I. Let's go. Hell yeah. What's good, Overheated? You just finished your work? Oh, bet. We're about to get to work. Do some VOD reviews, and then it's Raze to Radiant time. Back to red today. Copium. Agreed, it's copium. It's skill issue. It's a skill issue, man. But not for long. Not for long, chat. I'm doing controller to silver, except I'm gold. That sounds a lot easier. Oh, right. Happy Thursday. It's once again cloudy in Seattle. It was so foggy this morning that while I was walking the dogs, I couldn't see the tops of the buildings in the city. We're running the raffle for VOD review because it is free VOD reviews time. Are you only doing low today? No, I forgot to update the title. Okay, look at the events tab. It's free VOD reviews. Free VOD reviews. The Twitch title means nothing. I already fixed it. My bad. My bad. At least spooky season will be fun. What do you mean? I love the fog, dude. You gotta understand, I'm the type of individual who spends the majority of his time indoors on his PC. So when the weather gives me a good excuse to do that, you know, it's like I feel less bad about it. Like I go outdoors more when it's sunny out. In Seattle, it's like a palpable effect where in the summers, you'll see everyone go out more. And then in the winters, everyone just goes home. You a windows open when you sleep kind of guy? No. Bro, I live in the city. I'd hear sirens and shit. I am a city boy. You moved to London from Delhi for my studies in the meteorological That cannot be the right way to spell that. Meteorological? Meteorological. You're right. I'm wrong and I'm learning something. The meteorological whiplash was insane. Who's got outplay? I didn't think it was a valid word. It's just so weird, you know? As a native English speaker, it's just too many O's followed by consonants to, you know, like, you know, when you're a native speaker of a language and a word just looks wrong, you can't explain why. Well, that word looked wrong. And usually that feeling is right. However, not today. Not today. Danger Seda, thank you for the prime. Contronym, thank you for the prime. It's not Wednesday. It's the day we're closing the. It's not. I forgot to update the Twitch title. Look at the events tab doesn't lie. The Twitch title, apparently it does lie. Corey JPEG, thank you for the prime. Plompy. Bet. Techno never dies. Prove it. Drop the VOD. Raze Haven. Bet. Bet. My best map. Do we have Plompy notes? I feel like we might have Plompy notes. LMNO. No. No Plompy notes. Plompy's just in chat a lot. Overlay looking good. Overlay looking good. Got our tracker. We're switching to Raze. How many Raze games do you have? Bro, you have less Raze games than me and you're already bringing a VOD? Plompy, there's no shot you're comfortable on Raze yet, no? I'm not comfortable on Raze yet. I mean, I'll pull up the VOD, but it's almost certainly just going to be Coach telling you that you need more Raze hours. Prescribe you the same thing I prescribed myself. Let's see. Maybe you're the Raze goat.
Sage, could you play B maybe?
Lord Durza, they have the 4 months. Yeah, so when I play B, which is actually my favorite place to play on Haven when I'm underrated, I play Smurf Playbook. You just single satchel top metal and you go ghost. And you just play fast rotate and you play to absolutely win one fight, front crash or window, before you drop off metal. That's like my whole playbook on defense. Just come up here. If they peek window, you better damn well kill one, then drop. If they peek grass, you kill one, then drop. If they peek neither, you just fast rotate and you flood. Like as they're coming out, you nade main or you nade main and you just win. Play with the classic is not bad though. But like I'm interested to see why you want 2 satchels.
Right, I'm just gonna
Most of the time when I see classic light armor with Raze, I see a boom bot. Okay. Here's Sage is DC'd. Oh, she's back.
Wall raised.
Good nade. Good kill.
Wonderful kill.
Easy round. Easy round. That's exactly what I'm talking about with the fast rotate. Like you show up, you nade as they come out, and you win. I think your nade was a bit deep. It's popping way back here. And I think if you're playing against more confident players, they're likely to be able to just follow this Reyna. You feel me? I probably would have naded closer to like this area, but this is good. This is good.
Hey, reloading. Colorful kill.
So Ray for C buy double session classic. Yeah. I'm just curious to see how he does it. Closer to the entry player. Yeah.
Reloading.
Yeah, this is fine. We got numbers advantage. Who cares if they rotate?
Grenade.
Satchel that guy. Satchel that guy.
One enemy remaining.
All right, so do what I say, not what I do, Plumpy, okay? Because you're going to watch me play Raze, and you're going to watch me also not satchel this guy. And I need you to understand that that's skill issue. I'm just bad at playing the game. You need to satchel this fucker, okay? You lack... In fact, you might want to satchel them first before the nade. Like to take this fight here. So after this, as you unswing, the most common instant reaction I see from the Raze mains who are actually worth their shit is after a contact in a fight that's like 10 meters or less, it's like an instinctual, they aim up a bit and they press satchel. You just huck that satchel and then you can even re-peek to fight the dude. And then when the dude comes over here, now you might still have nade, and then a nade is even more appropriate for this corner, you feel? The satchel, 1,000,000%. Huck the satchel at this guy.
One enemy remaining.
You troll.
Spike.
Good. One step
I mean, you could also argue you're just saving money, but
closer to being back in
good
pajamas.
habits, Plumpy.
There.
No noise around. I don't see anything. So nothing, eh? Where was that?
Yeah, so I would be running to join this KO because he's like overexposed. His angle's not bad. Yeah, exactly. His angle's not bad, but it's just we're on a gun advantage, and if he gets picked off, it's really bad.
Down mid.
Healing you.
One enemy remaining.
Chilling, easy round.
Reloading.
I don't think you meant to do that with your boom bot.
For you fragile humans.
You play on this
There.
one, so I can. Yeah, don't do the wall instantly. Don't do the wall instantly. Let's see if we do. Yeah, no, it's alright. It's alright.
Okay. Why aren't you flanking? What's going on here? We're playing the map control map. They're about to push Sentinel +1, +2. They're on the gun advantage round right now. We're practically already losing the round anyways, so why wouldn't we go gather info about how they watch for flank? For example, maybe we learn that their turret is placed like way over here or something, and it turns off when Killjoy hits C. Or maybe we learn that they just use an alarm bot like in this corner and your Omen can smoke it off. We don't know. And I want to know. You know? Maybe they don't use the turret at all. Maybe they do. Or you just break the turret and then they're paranoid of flank all around, but you just route garage and it's fine.
See, this is
Or you break it and you flank anyways. I don't like this. This is too slow. And we learned nothing. I don't like learning nothing. We're already losing this round, okay? It's eco round against buy round. For info on how to play. Exactly. Players are very predictable in Valorant. they have habits and they stick to them. And so I want you to remember, the round is already lost, statistically speaking, so take more risk. Fast flanking, like even knife out, could be totally valid there.
My double's dead.
Spike planted.
Satchel out.
One
Satchel!
enemy
Oh!
remaining.
A bit slow, but nice kill. Yeah, they get the trade. Easy. Okay. You're a bit slow here. After you get that kill, you should be expecting to get traded. And you should just be double pressing the satchel button instantly.
One enemy
You're a bit
remaining.
slow. If you watch again. Like that.
One enemy remaining.
There's a bit of a delay. But otherwise, it's lit. It's lit. You had to think about it? Yeah. It's like, it's the same problem I have, Plompy. It's relatable. I also don't throw the satchel at this guy here. I'm also slow to satchel back here. And it's like, it's just hours, you know? You're new to the agent, just like me. And so these patterns that you're familiar with, you're just a bit slow to execute on them when you need to be faster. Like the lack of explosiveness is a problem. Hey, good round. What did we learn though? Where was their killjoy? This is what I'm paying attention to. So their killjoy actually came out. You know, she's logs, which is like really far out. This is further than most killjoys get comfortable coming out. And this is why you should not watch my Raze to learn me how I play Raze, because I'm bad at doing. I'm not a Raze master, not yet. And if I'm on Omen or something, I'd recognize this. I'd be like, Killjoy is past like a line such that her turret would be disabled. And, you know, she's like overextending on Killjoy right now. Killjoys usually do not push up past this like middle line on C site. Let me put up Haven to show you. I would notice this instantly on like Omen. And I would never notice this in a million years on Raze, not yet. But this is like why it's important to pay attention to what the enemy's doing. Like if you tried flanking this round, you actually would have gotten infinite value. No, I mean you won the round, so it's lit. Well, let me demonstrate. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my goodness, Mr. Cat 699, thank you for the tier 1. Venture Cool, thank you for the 3-month prime. Jerry the Penguin, thank you for the 6-month prime. Zyphoid Skewer, thank you for the 7th-month prime. And Frank Horrigan, thank you for the tier 1.
Thanks. I've already sorted everything. Why is no one wearing the pulse monitors I gave you? Honestly, I asked for I got the spike. My ultimate is ready.
All right. So one common place the Killjoy turret will be like over here, the spot very early. If you're flanking, they could even put it like up here. So you can already see on the mini map, if I were to place this turret, the problem with extending into backside is Killjoy. Agreed? So it can't be that turret. Where could the turret be for Killjoy to push that far up? If we put it here, even there, it's barely cutting it. Like, it's got to be really far back. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, on the hay bale, it could work. But notice that if it's on the hay bale, that means there's nobody garage. For sure. Like, Killjoy being here basically guarantees nobody's grass right now. Because that turret does not spot the garage flank at all. Like, you can just come out grass. So this Killjoy is overextending. And it's something I would be keeping in mind. It's hard to notice these things when you're not comfortable in your own agent though. speaking as somebody who wouldn't notice this, but Killjoy's overextended.
My double's dead.
And she has no
Can't
reason
use
to
this
be
yet.
as well, because it's their buy round. Like, it's not like they need to take extra risks to win the round.
Look, are we close to it with you can.
Yeah. Interesting you look left side. I mean, you're right. The knife scanned all of it. And you hear one window. I would have died to this Killjoy for free. Boop, boo, boop, boo. Like, you expected her to be in this corner and like dodge the knife? Or maybe you didn't realize the guy window with the Marshall was probably the Omen. Either way, if you suspect them to be on the left like this, boom bot, my guy. Boom bot. What are you doing? The boom bot is broken.
30 seconds left.
Some chaos. You're up.
It takes any fight
We're going back in.
from a 50-50 and turns it into at least a 51-49. At least. Just angle it a bit to the left like this, and that boom bot is seeing everybody over here. It's so broken. Like, this thing has such a wide vision cone. So, like, you can even come in cover. You can huck the thing, and then you can gun out. And you can even hold this way, because the boom bot will scan anybody on the left. And you'll notice my boom bot at the very end. You don't think close left? I was about to point that out. You notice at the very end, my boom bot's going to bounce off this wall. It turns around right there.
There.
So at the end, after it bounces, this guy thinks he's pulled a quick one on you. He's like, oh, your boom bot didn't see me. It bounces and then it sees him. And they're fucked. So it's all about understanding Raze utility. Like, this is a boom bot I learned only very recently from a Jing VOD. So it will not clear them close left the first time. So you just have to be wary of that. But right there after that bounce, it does. And then you can be like, you can come out and fight them, yeah. Does it scan targets on higher elevation? Yes, it does. Okay. Bad flank. We should have boom botted. And there's no reason not to boom bot. Like, let me really drive a point home. Maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't want to give away that I'm flank. Well, that thought makes no sense because you already threw the KO knife. You feel?
Planted.
Force.
Hi, Gecko players, please use your wingman like this instead of only for plant. Gecko players, please play a different agent until that guy gets buffed.
Can I get this?
Can we have somebody on B? Killjoy, maybe?
What the fuck is this?
Placing sentry.
I would go light armor. And I think you're kind of really trolling. Buying for next. This guy can buy next. This guy can even buy next. And you cannot buy next. What's going on here? Yeah, without even a second thought, you just buy heavy armor. Like, look, you probably can't even afford this rifle. It might be a judge round for you, boss. Do they have ult for next? Nah, but Raze doesn't play like classic pistol with her ult or shit.
Pull back, guys.
Placing sentry.
Yeah, in the last second, I think you noticed. Yeah, we're slow to flank out because we got indecisive, but I think it's the right play. Let's see where that Killjoy turret is.
I've got your trail.
hell are you clearing?
Spike planted.
Nah, bro. Nah. No. No. Where would you rather retake from?
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Would you rather have to come out garage? You have to deal with this angle, this angle, this angle, that angle, all these angles at once as you come out? Or would you rather fight one guy? Maybe two guys, but it's the same angle. It's a straight up fight. And you can even slice the pie. You get to see everything one at a time. Flank is way more comfortable here. This is way more comfortable on the retake, even if they know your flank. You got to understand, like, them knowing you're somewhere doesn't matter necessarily. Okay? Because the fight is still better. They're gonna look garage.
Go get him.
Last player standing.
Yeah, we lose this round for sure. Yeah, now we're desynced on the buy. At least we have ult.
Fetch.
But with ult, I usually like heavy armor. So I might have gone like Stinger heavy. Because ult...
How many C?
So the argument for light armor that people make when you go like light armor rifle is that most of the time light armor doesn't matter because you get one tapped anyways. You know what I'm saying? However,
Satchel out.
when you're satcheling through the air at 500 meters per second with your rocket out like this,
Ult's ready.
believe it or not, people ain't hitting you in the head. They're hitting you in the body most of the time.
Here comes the party.
You come up. Wow, I suck. They're hitting you in the body. And so heavy armor stonks up. Bye. So I'd probably go Stinger. Stinger heavy armor. Because every bit of armor matters when you're soaring through the air. Because everyone's hitting your body. Lots of people went for it. Anyone get the Gecko prep video endorsement? No, not a single person. I looked through a lot of submissions and they were all pretty weak.
1A.
It's still 4 body shots to the body either way. Unless people are hitting leg shots. Well, for one, people are hitting leg shots on the Raze that's flying through the air. 2, the Phantom does 35 to the body. 4 Phantom body shots is 140. But yes, if you presume every single person on the enemy team has Vandal and they're only hitting body shots, you're right. But trust me, like, I hope we ult. Because you'll probably see my point.
You should run.
Hey, just ult these fuckers. Does that hit? You have a lineup? Bet. What are we waiting for? Why aren't we ulting these guys?
They're rotating. So or said you can.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, you get away with it. How do you think about the game that way? That's not a question that needs to be answered to you, Dauntless. I look at your rank icon and I see a complete beginner who needs not think about strategy. You get to that point by first getting all of the fundamentals down without having to think about them. Right now, it takes you thought to decide if you need to like silent AD peek an angle or if you need to shift peek an angle. It takes you thought to put your crosshair at head height. Like, is this head height? Is this head height? Is this head height? You don't know. You have to think about these things. It takes you effort to take the gunfight correctly, to aim slowly for the head, to move while you aim. All these things need to first become completely instinctual for you. And then it becomes a lot easier to think about the game while you're playing. Anyways, that's part of a pre-round routine, Dauntless. So I'll still answer your question. You know how in chess, a good chess coach will teach you, like, always look at checks, captures, threats first? like all of them, before you decide on a move. Even if you think your move is completely obvious, never rule out a move in chess. Like they'll teach you that, and that's why they'll say don't play blitz chess. You need to play slower time controls to establish this routine of looking at all of these things. Well, it's the same idea in Valorant. In the pre-round in Valorant, you need to check ultimate status. You need to check the economy. You need to check your team's buy. You need to check your team's position. Then you need to do your buy. Then you need to call your strategy. And when you check all of those things and you build a habit of checking those things, it becomes very easy. You'll notice I skipped all of that, and I just noticed the light armor on our ult round because I've done this a million times. But it doesn't come easily the first time. This is a decision I've thought about in the past, and so the first time I recognized this was a decision to be made, I then watched a bunch of Raze VODs looking specifically to see if they bought heavy armor on their ult rounds, and the answer is yes. Yes, they do. But I didn't know that. It was like, I realized that this was a decision that had to be made. Not something you just shrug off. Okay. Heavy armor. Wow. Okay.
Satchel out.
So double satcheling up for space, I like the idea, but what I don't like about it is now you have a judge and you have no satchels. And this would be fine if we were on eco round and you were taking a risk here. But like, are we really on eco round right now? No, if anything, they are. So I don't like it. Don't like it, Plumpy. I would have played more passive. Probably just walked down A short. No noise. No need to use a satchel. And then if they're running A, well, I've got a judge. It's lit. And if they're not running A, I'd probably flank with ultimate.
Satchel out.
But now it's really awkward for you. Case in point. Like, that's really awkward. This is really awkward. Like, imagine if you had a satchel right now. But you don't.
Solid work.
Maybe if a read, they're going A. No, no. You can't. There's 3 sites on this map. No read is strong enough to warrant taking such a risk when you have an advantage. You have an economic advantage, Plumpy. There's no reason to take a risk on a read. Unless you're stream sniping, then yeah, fuck it. Double satchel up. But like just walking down short like this with your judge is more than strong enough if they happen to come A. Like this is really strong. And you still have 2 satchels.
Here comes this.
You know?
My ult's ready.
Which is way better because it allows you to flank out. Only have worse. Yeah. You don't want to take risk when you're already winning the round. You don't want to rely on a gamble. Okay, Vandal.
Fake is like not so big.
Yeah, you got every ult in the game.
Wall raised. Here.
Okay. So this is an EU thing. EU viewers will relate to this, like higher rated EU viewers.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
In high elo EU, it's very frequent for the players to notice the Omen ult and to start the round right here. They start the round here or even over here. And when they hear the Omen ult, they let it go through and then they immediately kill the guy. And for whatever reason, this is a strat that only exists in EU solo queue. In NA solo queue, people don't do that. Why is this an EU thing? Beats me, bro. I couldn't tell you, but I watch enough Radiant gameplay to know that Radiant in EU, they do this. Radiants in NA, they don't give a fuck.
Satchel out.
Like, fact check me. Go watch. Pay attention to this next time you're watching a hacking Radiant VOD. Pay attention to the region, and when it's hacking EU and they see Omen ult, they almost always send somebody tower to counter this shit. And it's so good. It's so correct. Like, we should have been up here. EU diff. Too bad it's not enough for them to win the world championship, huh? But I digress. We should have been up here if we wanted to deal with it. If you didn't want to deal with it, which you decided not to, you're down here. What are you afraid of, bro?
Here comes this.
Like, these dudes are rushing, eh? Take your goddamn aim in control.
Grenade.
You've got Raze ult. Use this thing. Just use it. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. He probably is up there.
You both well.
Nah.
Spike down A.
No. Okay, so here's your problem.
Enemy spotted.
Spike down A.
Okay. SEAL Team 6 is dropping on you. Look at your crosshair, and now look at his gun. Now, this is something that's very hard to teach, but you learn over time. Who has the advantage right now? Omen. Omen does. He's going to get the first shot off. Okay? And it's your fault. You're out here aiming in a smoke as if he can fight you. You should only be aiming at the smoke as it's about to fade. But this Omen is smart. He's jumping out of the ult right as it's about to fade. So, what do you do in this scenario? Not what you did. You have to over flick and adjust. Over flick and adjust. Satchel away? No, you have to fight this guy. Your gunfight technique is the problem. You're not moving. And you're not ready to shoot. Like, notice you've rushed the shot and you're firing now. You're not on his head. Why are you firing right now? You're firing right now because you're panicked because he's going to beat you to the gunfight. But what do we do when people are beating us to the gunfight? You move. So here, the guy's landing. His head is right around there. You see in the VOD. So I'm going to treat this middle as his head. Okay, I'm aiming up here. Drop. That single, like, strafe is so big. Okay? It's so big. That is the difference between killing this guy like 80% of the time and killing him like 20% of the time. That tiny little adjustment. Even like the faster you are, the better. But if you're watching like a pro, they might do it so fast that you barely see the step, but they're still going to take a step, a tiny step. Okay, so he's coming down as fast as possible. You do not start firing until you're ready. But you need to be moving until that point, okay? That's your problem. You're stationary. And so he gets the easy headshot on you because you're not moving. We win the round. Oh, I fuck with this.
Knife deployed. One suppressed.
Yeah, free killjoy kill. Coming up. What? So we know Killjoy's window. We got a tag. We have the 7 musketeers defending garage with an alarm bot and a molly and a smoke. They're easily holding garage. Why are you leaving? You had such a good post. What are you doing?
One suppressed.
Like, there's a pretty damn likely chance that this Killjoy comes window. This is round 9. You weren't aware their hold was that strong? Why not? Yeah, look at her. Look at her! Menacingly! She's just... Oh! She came window! Bro. And look, your dude's held. Your dude's held garage is fine. Imagine you're here right now. Doot, 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 doot. Why aren't you aware of your own teammate's setup? What are you doing in the pre-round?
I don't think they're going A. Sage, can you play A and then just like spam?
Boom, boom.
Satchel out.
The round hasn't started yet. So we should still be looking at our mini map. You should see we're bolstered the hell up, man. Anyways, I would have planted my feet. I planted my feet.
One
This is so good. It's so good.
suppressed. Grenade out.
Watch out for C1 cooking.
Ew. Okay, okay. Why aren't you nading this guy?
Watch out for C1 cooking.
So you know this dude's long? Why aren't we either hucking a nade or asking KO to come out of his smoke to hold our contact, or using Boombot, or using Satchel, or using Ultimate? I can tell you why you're not using any of these things or asking KO to peek. It's because you're not used to playing Raze. That's the answer. I know, because I do the same shit. I make the same mistake you make right here, because I'm also fucking trash at Raze right now. Like, you've got utility designed for giving you an advantage in direct duels. This is where Raze excels, and it's so unintuitive to me. So let me explain why it's unintuitive, and it's probably unintuitive to you as well.
30 seconds left.
I hate to say it,
Most
but
agents
probably
don't have
best to play
utility
as a
that
team.
provide them
So,
direct
what's the
dual
plan?
advantages. Like, Jet smokes allow her to reposition and get tricky, but they don't give her a direct advantage. You have to like outthink using the smokes. Or with the dash, it gives her an advantage, but only if they like screw up, like if they dry peek your off angle or whatever. Okay. The only agents in the game that can get direct dual advantages, I say Phoenix can go on there with his pop flash, but even then, like if they're respecting where you could be as Phoenix, not really. But Raze is unique.
30 seconds left.
You can't
Thrifty.
respect a Raze.
They want to
And what I mean
dance?
by that is, if you know Raze is backside C, it's not like you're just gonna leave. Like, let's say you have to hit C. Tough. Like against Phoenix, you can play anti. You can fight him. Against Jet, you can spam the smoke, or you can tuck, or you wait. You can jump spot the off angle. Against Raze, a lot of the time you just get forced into a suboptimal fight, because that guy long, you throw this nade, and if he's pushing up, now you have an advantage. Throw this nade, you throw this boom bot, and then you peek over this way because he thinks you're gonna peek right, and bam, you're already 55-45, 60-40, maybe even 65-35. So you nade behind the guy, you boom bot to see if they're coming out, and then you can even heckin' satchel peek on the left. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Raze utility gives her a direct advantage in duels. This is a duel coming up, which means you use the utility. Does that make sense? Raze is an agent that just takes fights, but she has to take the fights with utility to have an advantage. And you're saying like as Sky, you would have gone to flash him, but that's like a very diamond one answer from you. You need to understand that
30 seconds left.
the flash is good. Don't get me wrong. And I get that you use it. But in high elo, if you flash to give this guy a duel, that's not even correct. You have a numbers advantage, and the odds that they can dodge a Sky Flash are really high. Sky Flash is different. Sky Flash, I can just look away from, look back, and fight you straight up. And so you shouldn't be giving them that duel in the numbers advantage while your Omen is low HP. Instead, as Sky, you'd want to play off your KO or something. But Raze, you can take this duel head on. Because Raze utility is, you can't look away from the nade. It just fucking makes you take damage or move. You can't look away from the boom bot. You have to shoot it. So Raze is very unique. That she just excels at taking duels as long as you use the utility. It's like, I'm sure you can imagine, like if you just boom botted this guy, you win. You boom bot the guy, and then if you're really tricky, you peek left. Well, hell, you just have KO peek. But honestly, just peeking with the boom bot is still an advantage. KO's got our trade.
One enemy remaining.
Piece of this.
We win the round.
Sky A.
Is it really good? I would crouch as well. You're high low. You got lower. Why you stage that for that?
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I wouldn't be playing here mostly because. Okay. You have ult,
30 seconds left.
and the angle you're playing
Thrifty.
Them out. We're
forces
here
you to take a dry
because we're the
gunfight if they
best.
walk out. Like, let's say
Any
that
of
they
you forget that.
shift peek into this smoke our teammates thrown, and then they peek out together, and you're like, here. Well, now you have to fight them with your gun. Instead, if you play somewhere like over here, with like this pixel angle, you can take a shot on peek and do this.
Party. My ult's ready.
You feel? It's way better. Because you get the info they're coming out, and then you just come out too, and you fight them. I'd be playing around the ult here, because it's basically a guaranteed kill, as opposed to taking this gunfight like this.
Go get 'em.
Don't be, I think.
Good boom bot, good boom bot. I have my nade out right now. They're about to plant. You can just throw a nade and get like infinite damage off for free on the planter. I did not line that up in any capacity. This nade is so fucking broken.
10 seconds left.
Bro! Bro! What are you doing? What are you doing? Your dudes aren't ready for the retake. You're alone. You're making full noise. Tuck that nade and wait. You didn't expect Reyna to be pushed up? Why the hell not?
Ten seconds left.
Boop. They didn't have much time. You thought Spike would be in front of the chain? What? Who the hell sent Spike first? That doesn't make sense. When you have low time, you tell the Spike carrier to lead the pack?
Ten seconds left.
I don't think you do that. So I think you're making a false assumption. We lose the round. It's your fault.
Oh, what?
Just like
Feels bad.
Enemy spotted. A.
2A.
You're holding a little too wide. And a little too low. Okay. Maybe they'll peek you wide in this YOLO. I don't know. The thing is, you're in an on angle. When people peek on angles, they generally deady peek them. They peek them quite tight. So their head's more likely to be, I'm going to guess like here. Should be there. We'll see. I hope they peek you.
Pushing out on A.
Oh, they're going short. Feels bad.
Engineer
Huh?
killed.
Not cool.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Sky.
Page baited for me though. Oh, bet. So you think they'll just never peek you main? Then why do you have your gun out? Bro. It doesn't mean they're not going to look at you. You're holding your gun out and you're aiming somewhere. Why wouldn't you aim at the right spot? You're saying, oh, it's fine for me to aim too low and too wide because Sage baited for me? Oh. Oh, it's not. You still have to hold at the right spot.
Last play.
Man, we have gone like a million rounds without ulting.
You should run.
Oh, bet. You just ult right now.
There.
You just died. What did you do that for?
There.
You pulled your nade out in the open. You left all your cover and threw your nade. To break a Killjoy ult that was going to catch none of you.
And for you.
Bro, ult!
Down B.
Ew, you... Ew, what type of Raze player ults and then satchels? What was that, bro? You gotta do the animation cancel. What are you doing? The moment the input is ult and then satchel immediately right
My ult's
after.
ready.
Okay, it's ult satchel.
Party. Ready.
Ult satchel.
Party. My ult's ready. Satchel out.
Or if you're double satcheling, satchel ult satchel on the second one.
Ult's ready.
Got it? The ult gets pressed right before the satchel button.
Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
And if you're gonna double satchel and you know it, then you'd ult right after right before the second satchel. To get more duration on your ult. How much faster is it? Let me demonstrate. So we're gonna ult
There.
this corner right after we use our hacking ultimate. So let me unpause match timer. I'm gonna press ult at 1:30, okay? And I'm gonna do it with the cancel first.
Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
1 second. We ulted at 129, okay? Now I'm gonna press ult at 120 and do it without the cancel.
Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
I lost a second. If I do it at his pace,
Here comes the
if
party.
he pulled the whole thing out, I lose 2 seconds.
Here comes the party. My ult's
It's
ready.
so much faster with the cancel. Like, so much faster. What are we doing? Also, we should have done it a million years ago. Like, you throw this nade and this guy's peeking you.
Grenade. Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
Wow, I don't know why my knife pulled out. Look at me. I'm just like you, apparently. I'm bad at Raze.
Grenade. Here comes the party. My ult's
But I'm
ready.
like immediately satcheling. Because this guy is peeking my ass. Right here.
And for you.
Spike down B.
Engineer killed.
One
Oh, yeah,
enemy
yeah, yeah. We
remaining.
finally ulted, so let's see if she hit any leg shots. Because that's what we were talking about a while ago.
Satchel out.
What?
Yeah, picture for info.
Turret
He's on.
Nowhere to run!
The fuck?
Switching sides.
Oh, is it going to show the damage check? Oh, yep. But huge, 4 body shots is enough either way. There's the leg shot from the singular ultimate I was talking about. Yeah, your defense is just like, is bad, man. Is bad. You're not using your utility. But I think it's less to do with defense and more to just do with, it's really general. You're not using your ultimate. You're positioning in ways that make it hard to use your ultimate. Like the round you're controlling B and you're playing up here with your gun when you should really just be playing a more passive angle or whatever. You're on this
There.
side, but it's the same pattern, you know?
Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
You're not canceling the animation of your ults. You're not taking duels with your utility. You're taking them dry. So let's watch attack. I don't even care about the plans though. Not yet.
Shutting them down. Cover going on.
Grenade.
One plan.
Whoa, 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 whoa. First of all, you missed the nade. But second of all, our knife is for back left. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, it could tag on the right side if she's like right on the edge. But it tags one. And I don't know. Like, which of these two is more likely right now? You know, this is more likely. I'm pretty sure. So I think you nade over there. You missed the nade.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Good satchels. There's Killjoy.
Feeling you.
Planted.
Don't be take it safe. All upstairs.
The hell behooved you to do that? So you're playing close for like classic right click. You've got KO behind you, holding with you, and then unprompted, you full speed peek this guy out in the open and take a dry 50. What's up with that?
Grenade!
What happened there?
Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. Oh fuck.
Target
One
sighted.
enemy remaining.
Nice.
You wanted to bait for Sage backside? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't believe you. You know why? Right now, you should be looking at your crosshair. How the fuck do you know Sage is backside, buckaroo? She hasn't said anything. Are you looking at your mini map while you're first in line with your gun out? So in the mirror when you're reloading. Right here. Is she slowed?
Planted.
So right here you reload. You see Sage goes backside.
Don't peek, take it safe.
He stood here for so long, bro. You are overcooking. You're overcooking. Why are you thinking so hard right now? It's fight mode. This is why your fights look worse in ranked than in deathmatch. Why is your brain working so hard right now? Just hold CC and kill them when they peek. And if your teammates don't trade you or whatever, they're baiting pieces of shit. It's on them. You literally just say, I'm holding CT from logs. Let them figure the rest out. It's all good. They've had time.
All upstairs.
Yeah, that shit was a sheriff. That was like such a throw.
Nice.
Survivors rest.
Just try to get picks. And then, yeah.
Let's make some chaos.
Like you're doing everything right, and then you just throw it all away because I don't know, you got impatient or you panicked or you worried you're doing the wrong thing. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Like you're here, you've got a right click in the classic. When you get in these types of post-plant scenarios, you need to understand there isn't always a right answer. You might be thinking, oh, I'm not perfectly coordinated. Or, oh no, what if they have a shorty? Or shut up. Once you get into a position in the post-plant, commit to that shit 1,000,000%. And then, if it was bad, think about it and be like, what am I going to do next time I'm in my C post-plant? You should have strategies prepared ahead of time for the post plant. Where do I like to go? My C post plant? I go here. I go here. I play this angle. That's me. And because I know that already, I just come here and I play here. And I say, yo, I'm spotting CT. Or, yo, I'm fighting garage. And then you know what I do? I don't think at all. No brain, only gunfight. Because to win gunfights in this game in high elo, you can't be thinking about anything else. It's tough. It's tough to click people in high elo. You have to purely be focused on the gunfights. So you decided you're going to come over here. You have to turn your brain off at this point. You're like, okay, I'm ready to right click. I'm ready to right click. They peek, you right click. What are you doing after that right click? Are you moving to your left? I don't know. Are you jumping? I don't know. That's up to you. You should think about that before it happens though, so that you're ready to just fight.
Can't you see a bunch of
Because you got to kill people. Okay, good jump spot. Wait, you saw Sky. Wait, I fuck with that. Whoa.
Watch out, don't push garage. flash. It could be with shorties in there.
Oh, we don't have smokes. Oh, he's back.
Grenade!
So,
Eat.
backside.
Bomb buddy out.
Enemy spotted B.
Okay. Good boombot. But why the hell are these guys getting the kill with your boombot? Why are you turning around?
Careful.
Spike down B.
You're only allowed to do this if you've died to the flank. Sure, I saw something flank. I don't give a fuck, Plompy. You're the duelist. You're only allowed to clear flank if your worthless ass controller and sentinel don't do their job and you die to it earlier in this half. Because I do this sometimes in my Raze games, but only when I've died to the flank already. You have not yet died to the flank this game, so it's not your goddamn problem. Look, this Omen saw you go deal with it, and so he went to go play site. And now everything's backwards. You're the one with the utility that's advantageous for fighting on site. He's the one with the fucking tricky utility that's advantageous for stalling and killing the lurkers. And you switch places because you got nervous about something that's not your goddamn problem. You're only allowed to go deal with flank on duelist after you've been burned by it in this game. You have not yet been burned by flank. Like, when your sentinel and controller prove to you that they're insufficient at doing their job, then yeah, you're allowed to do this. It's totally valid, okay? But only for that game. This has not happened yet. In fact, your Omen was controlling it just fine.
Bomb buddy
But
out.
notice, look where your Omen is right now. Doing his job. You're throwing a boombot, so now you should satchel off that boombot.
Enemy spotted B.
You get a kill, even better, you should satchel out. This guy's got it, bro. Chill. Go in there. You're the only duelist on the team. It's the single duelist comp. This is a really bad round.
I'm playing backside. Was he garage?
Why'd you do that? Why'd you change angles? Zuko's dead for the 4 months. Why did you just change angles? Because I'm looking at your minimap, which you shouldn't be doing, and your teammates recognized what you were holding, and you know what they did? They covered everything else. Your Killjoy covered your A link, your Omen's covering your flank, and your Killjoy effectively has window walk up because they can't come out there without making contact with Omen or Killjoy. So you were watching the last thing, and now for no reason, you've stopped looking at it. Because you got fucking nervous about nothing.
Was he garage?
You're chilling. Wasn't a good angle. In fact, you should be like, you should probably step forward a bit. I think you might be exposed to A-Link. You got the right idea. No, you're chilling. I'd probably play here though, because otherwise they can kind of walk up and kill my whole team, you know? Like, why do you look to your left? It doesn't make any sense, Plompy. Bro, your Omen did it too. Your Omen got nervous. I can see him wiggle right here. You see how he peeks out wider? He changed his angle, and now Killjoy's angle is not wide enough for the A-Link guy. Like, your Omen made the same error.
Okay, take a break, guys.
Your brain is working overtime, and I don't like it, Pompey. You're thinking too much. What the hell? I just pulled out his classic pistol like it was a Spectre.
Flashbang. Flash.
Okay, this is so fucked up, bro. Your dude's flashing, and you're not satcheling?
Flash.
It said you're walking. You know what happens when we walk? People can hit us. Whatever, we probably get... No, we don't get traded. You didn't even stay close, right?
C. Last player standing.
Why aren't you satcheling? Off of your Chaos Flash.
Sofa's prone and short.
Enemies.
You didn't even have to ask for that flash. You've been blessed with an initiator who actually tries to help you enter.
Reyna's long.
Oh, you know she's there? You know she's there and you dry fight it? Oh, you told him to flash that? And you didn't satchel? That makes it worse, yeah. You know she's there, you should be nading. This is a duel. What does Raze do in duels best? Utility to get an advantage.
I see. By next.
Turret out.
Why are we on eco 2 rounds in a fucking row, bro?
Reyna's be flat. Just late. Let's Kojo, can you go and then lurk up?
I don't think we noticed. Why do you have a Spectre?
Air power. I got this.
Half by this round, guys.
Oh,
Go garage.
2 rounds,
Full by next. Full by
half by in a row, and your kill chicks got... Ah! Ah! I think we said it way too late.
Buy specters or something. Go buy something close range. Don't buy vandal. Kojo, full by next. Full by next. Kojo.
Feels bad, feels bad.
Turret out.
Honestly, you told her. That one's not your bad. Bro. Why is your Omen doing your job, man? Look, look, look. Your Omen ran out like a psycho. You see how easy it was to kill this guy from your POV? Watch again.
Stealing sight.
Not even looking at you. Easy headshot. You see what I'm talking about? You didn't tell him to wait for everybody? No, no. You should have gone in faster. What are you boombotting for? Your Omen just flashed. What do you need boombot for? If they're close, the odds that they hit you while you're satcheling out, they can't even hear the satchel.
Satchel out.
The odds that guy hits you is like, what, 10%? And your teammates trade him for free if he kills you? But more likely, the guy doesn't kill you.
Satchel out.
In fact, you kill him. And now if anybody's swinging you window, who cares? You've got
There.
the musketeers flooding in. You're too scared to play entry. What's this boombot doing, man? Your Omen's pulling his flash out right here.
Turret out.
Stealing sight.
Hey, we also knifed it.
Stealing.
We knifed all of garage and saw nothing. And now you're boombotting it. Oh my god.
Turret out.
Stealing sight.
Sky's out.
Cover going out.
Do you have a heal?
Bro, throw this gun to your team. Hey, grab that Spectre. You're close to an angle, you're low HP, and you got ult. Yeah, ult out. What? Just gonna walk out. 20 HP. You... Good satchel. But you're like... You're dead. They're ulting really bad on 60 HP? What do you mean? Right here? I'm pretty sure anybody who can kill you gets traded for free. And the ult is a non-zero chance of killing them. So we have to assume the Omen smoke is successful heaven.
Here.
He whiffed it. So let's not worry about that. So you do this. Okay. And you start getting shot from where? Graffiti? Okay, you whiff. You launch your rocket, you whiff, you die. And your teammate comes
Here.
out and kills the guy. It is lit. Or you launch your rocket, they kill you, they die. 1 for 1, and you had 45 HP. It's so lit. It's so lit. It's just an ability. Stop thinking of it as some special thing that can be wasted. Even here, I might ult. Right now.
Ding.
Sorry, I did a suit.
Shadow.
Satchel out.
Nowhere to run!
Oh.
Nowhere to run!
Shadow.
Satchel out.
Nowhere!
So, you didn't wait for the knife. But let me see the pre-round.
Turret out.
Let's go B. I'm gonna ult into side. Let's fast rush again.
You whiffed, you thought he was playing close right again. You whiffed because you didn't wait for the KO knife to gather you information, and you ended up clearing back plat, which was already cleared by your KO knife. So then you panicked because you're getting shot in the back, and you presumed it was close right, which is a reasonable assumption. He's played there before. But you see, the problem is you're clearing something that doesn't need to be cleared, Plumpy.
C. Sorry, I did a CP.
Placing
You've got an agent that gathers recon.
From Cubby.
You need to use that recon.
Going out. Shadow.
Okay, can you knife?
Satchel out.
Not yet. Not yet. And now, like, do you see the problem? His knife isn't covering what you want it to cover. Like, okay, can you knife for left side? Or, sure, he knifes for backside. But now, like, you have this problem, so maybe you use your nade? Like, you're not even nading and you satchel out? Like, in a perfect world, you have your KO hacking knife for close right,
Here.
which I'm pretty sure he can do. He knifes here. You can hacking nade this back plat area. And you can come out. I'm pretty sure double satcheling out is not recommended here, by the way. I'm pretty sure you scale up near the end, and most people like they'll like single satchel, and then you get another satchel to like scale. Wow, I suck. You get like another satchel to like scale up more. I don't think it's a double satchel angle, but yeah, like you're not comboing the utility
Satchel out.
appropriately because you're clearing here when you should be clearing here. You see Ray for C double satcheling? Oh, I'm sure you see Ray for C double satcheling. I believe that. I'll believe that instantly. I don't think there's anything wrong with the double satchel. I think there is a lot wrong with you relying on your own crosshair to clear platform, logs, close right, and close left. This is the problem. There's 4 threats, and the only way you're clearing all of them is by looking at them.
Here comes the party. Satchel out. My ult's ready.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. You can't do that. You can't do that. There's too many threats. You gotta use your teammates. There's so much at your disposal here too.
30
Like
seconds left.
Rip the
Thrifty.
light from them.
you could ask KO to knife back left, and you can ask Omen to flash
Here.
close right and logs.
Stealing sight.
So now as you come out, all you gotta worry about is this guy, and then you can take your goddamn time on the rest. Because the rest are all fucking info gained. Like, if the knife tagged, well, just focus your line of sight over here. The knife didn't tag, well, look for the guy who's blind.
Here.
Nowhere to run!
Yeah. So the ult is because you panicked, but you panicked because you didn't have enough supportive utility. Does that make sense? Like if you had the Omen flash, this guy's blind and there's nothing to panic about. But he's not flashed. And so you're panicked as hell. And so you reasonably shot here thinking she was there because she was there in the past. Like, I don't blame you for that. Like, if I was in your shoes, it's totally possible I would have also ulted here, okay? Even like a Radiant player might have ulted here on Raze. You have to understand that you set yourself up for failure. It's got nothing to do with the execution on your end and everything to do with the timing and the lack of utility.
C. Player.
Just push in. Maybe try to get a pick. But be careful. See.
What a sad ultimate.
Here.
I got the spike.
Flash. Cover going out.
I got the spike.
Grenade! I've got your trail.
Yeah, again, look. Why are you nading right now? Gather information first. You could have saved a nade. Notice the knife just tagged nobody. And you're still looking back left. Your Omen just flashed right side and you didn't go out as well. Look, blinding. Now, if you still had your nade, you see how broken it is? Watch.
Grenade! I've got your
Nothing back sight. Close right is blind. You have all the info.
30 seconds left.
blow something up.
Thrifty.
You just got the site for
My
free.
stuff has malfunctioned yet.
Like, you don't have to satchel yet. I would walk over here. I would nade this way. And I would satchel out. And I'd clear this. But you gotta clear that guy. Then you can just fight CT. You have all of sight. If they're logs or whatever, kill them now. Like, they're blind. GG. You just won the round. But instead, you wasted your nade. But it's nothing. We wasted the Omen flash. We didn't capitalize off of it. Killjoy did flood out CT. Nice kill.
I have the spike.
Now we've got no utility.
Go get him.
Tough.
Ending.
They took space. The other side of the map. As one does on Haven.
Sentry.
My ultimate is ready.
Push a playing C.
Use your nade. Use your nade. What the fuck? What? Plumpy. Plumpy. At least you used a satchel. Nice. Golf clap. Golf claps for Plumpy. At least you didn't take it fully dry. But like, look. Okay, pop quiz. Can Killjoy swing you right now, Plumpy? And kill you? Think long and hard before you answer. Because I don't care about a fringe edge case scenario where the Killjoy insta one taps your Killjoy cubby and then insta one taps you. While that can happen and will happen, I never worry about shit like that. So yes, you're right. The Killjoy is wider. Your Killjoy will see her first. She's got you. So you're effectively in cover right now. So just pull your nade out. Throw it. Gun out. This dude is so hecking screwed. Like, just nade the guy, walk up, satchel the guy. Satchel the guy. Like, they're dead, bro. She can't fall off that and shoot. No, because she takes contact with our Killjoy first, Scooby Snacks. Our Killjoy has the wider line, so we are totally safe to pull our grenade out right now. The only real threat is somebody peeking us from back sight. That's why it could be arguable that you should pull your nade out over here, send it up, and then like look this way as you scale. and you fight this way. Like this is also arguably valid, but we should know that it's not going to happen though, because the sofa was here. He's either routing this way or this way, but he's not there in time. Like this is round 20, right after Killjoy kills our Sage. I'll show you the hacking thing. Killjoy kills our Sage right here. So it's hard to explain the intuition here, but I just know that Sova won't be he won't be here that fast. He just won't. So that's not really a threat either. But even if you think that is a threat, it's fine, because you can just play over here.
Grenade!
Use your goddamn name, bro. What the hell? What are you doing? They're stuck. Throw everything at them. This is all Raze is good for. Okay? This is Raze's bread and butter. I don't want you to forget it, because this is my problem too, Plumpy. Raze's bread and butter is converting kills on people who have to fight you. Okay? You need this pattern recognition. This Killjoy has to fight you. This is where Raze shines. When people have to fight us, we have the advantage as the Raze player. But only if we're capable of using utility. Which we are right now.
Grenade! Grenade! Okay. Satchel out. Satchel out.
But it's so good. If they have to fight you, you just use util. Yeah, exactly. And let's say right here, you're alone, okay? So you don't have Killjoy, but you know they're stuck. Well, now, this is where Raze gets a bit tricky. You don't use Boombot. It's too slow. You're dead. The pullout time is too slow. You don't use nade. It's too slow. You're dead, because they can peek you. You have to use the satchel now. Like, you just have to use the satchel. So each scenario is pretty unique, and you have to understand which ability is sufficient when. Like, let's say she's stuck and you could come over here. You're gonna pull out your nade. You're gonna jiggle and throw it. You shouldn't. No, because that actually gives her enough time to just come over here. And she just got out. So instead, you'd want to keep your eyes on this guy and use your satchel. We're throwing satchel at them or peeking with it? Satchel at them. You'll peek with the satchel if you have like other util coming towards them. So for example, if your teammate's throwing a flash out at this guy,
Satchel out.
then you peek fast. But if no util's being thrown at them, you throw the satchel at them.
Satchel out.
And it's so easy.
Satchel out.
But that's still better than nothing, what you just did, okay? Still better than nothing.
The hunt begins.
That nade is dog shit. Okay. Here's why that nade's dog shit. What is Raze utility good for, Plumpy? We're gonna drive a point home. For winning fights, yeah? Advantageous fights when they have to fight you? Okay. Let's say we got to this post plant and we have our nade. Okay. Well, let's look what's going on. Okay, our Omen's looking deep garage. Bet. Look right here. When they swing out, what do? Not that. I suck at Raze. Oh, this thing sticks out. Look at that. You got to aim to the right of it. Okay. They swing out. What do? You nade and you fight them. This is why I'm King Ascendant on Raze, chat. Like, I just bounced it off the thing. Wow. You can throw it through part of it? Anyways, got to learn how to do this one. Maybe you crouch. Yeah, that's clean. That's clean. All right. You can crouch, you can pixel it, and you can throw it, and now you can fight the guy. Put yourself in this guy's shoes. You peek out. This dude hucks a nade real quick, and now you get forced to come wide. Yeah? And you peck and peek the guy. You can even use cover. Like, you have such a huge advantage. But instead, you've already burned your nade. And you could even take it a step further. Like, off angle, isn't it better just hold it? It's already advantageous. No, I want more advantage.
Grenade!
What?
Grenade! Grenade!
This one's tricky. I gotta learn how to set this one up consistently.
Grenade!
Because look at that. That's totally on the gap. Oh.
Grenade!
Anyways, you could throw it. You could even like consider boom botting too. Like, you even have a satchel, bro. Like, do you see? You're out here like, oh, isn't the off angle better? What would you rather fight against? The guy who does this against you? Or the guy who does this against you?
Grenade! Bomb buddy out.
Oh, wrong satchel. Look at me.
Satchel
Not a Raze player. Like, which of these is more annoying? The entire kitchen sink coming your way, forcing you to walk out here, exposed to that, this, that. You're fucking done for, bro. You're really more afraid of the guy who just fights you? This is a problem, Plompy. You want to come into a custom right now? Until I change your mind?
Satchel out.
Because this is a Reyna with a flash, Plompy. You're EU. All right, let's keep talking about it then.
30 seconds left. Thrifty.
Let's put our let's really get into it. Let's pretend we're Reyna right now.
Might as well give them to me. Still in sight.
Okay, I just dealt with your off angle. Because you had to shoot my flash. Oh, you'd rather peek in a no util Raze. Okay. I was saying, like, which one would you like to face the least? Sorry. Bad communication. Bad. Yeah, the kitchen sink is so fucking hard to deal with. Like,
One enemy remaining.
There.
I mean, nice kill. Like, here it's not even bad because Garage has been dealt with and you're high-low with Omen. Like, this is also really good because you're high-low. This is fine.
There. Think that's it.
And this is one of the best things about Raze. Ignore this high-low at this end. One of the
30
most
seconds
annoying
left.
things people have to deal with in this game
No
is
one
when they get
beats
to
my
post-plant,
firepower.
they frequently have to coordinate with a teammate to secure the round. Like, you'll have to set up some high-low, some contact, something to consistently convert.
Satchel out.
Raze doesn't need that. Raze is cool. Raze just wins 50-50s as long as she has some utility because it's an advantage. Like, even with just a satchel,
Satchel out.
like, you're in an advantage here. You don't even need to call a teammate over to play with you. Because it's better than 50-50. And we take those. Nah, teammate would be even better, but I digress.
Breeze.
You're lacking utility in the duels. Just like me.
Turret out.
Again, this is why you should watch professional players to learn when you're watching gameplay and not like coaches or anything, or even just content creators. Like, if you watch me play Raze, a lot of the things I'm telling you about right now are not in my gameplay. Not yet. Because I'm not fluid on Raze. I'm still practicing.
Don't make noise, Sage. Okay, let's scale up A.
Why do you have the bomb?
What's yours?
Our spike is down.
Why did you have the bomb? Also, like, this is on you, man. He's like, this is just a bad peek.
Our spike is down.
Let's fall back left round.
Someone get this?
Like, see you guys.
Satchel out.
Bro! Why are you satcheling out off of a single KO knife? With no nade, no boombot, no flash. You think a KO knife is sufficient? No, you're dead. And it's not user error. It's not the satchel should be better. It's not routing issue. It's not game sense issue. It's timing issue. It's not time to satchel out. You just threw that whole round.
To get in.
Turret out.
I don't like holding it this way because if they're creeping up on you A main, you just get shit on. Timing on Raze seems so hard. I mean, entry duelist is all about timing.
Don't go see.
Hey, you didn't expect to see them. Look. Perfect peek right on her head, but then you did a second peek. Do you see this? Your peek ended on her head, like dead on, but you already started your second motion. It's like you peeked out and then you're already peeking this next angle, but they were right here. You didn't deady peek it. You didn't expect to see an enemy. You were already moving to the next angle. That's fucked up. You had this guy. Discipline diff. Every time you peek with your gun out, you need to expect to see an enemy. You see? You did 2 peeks for no reason. And that's why you didn't kill her for free.
Oh shit. Reyna's long.
Oh, you heard her.
Here comes the party.
Okay, like nice. But like you could have just naded this fucker and satcheled and then used your ult to kill this guy's sight. A bit overkill. It's a bit insecure. Like you hear that footstep? Yeah. I pull the nade out, walk this way, bounce it, and then like
Satchel out.
if that guy's dead, and now you've got one more satchel and ult, and you can look for this omen. Because you need more than one kill here. You feel? Like it is 3v5.
Here comes the party.
I mean, nice kill,
Obliterated.
but it's not enough. It's very
Last player
insecure.
standing. 30 seconds left.
I have the spike.
Like, I agree the ult is higher conversion. The ult's like 100-0, and the nade plus satchel. I don't know what. You want to call it 80-20? You think that's fair?
Here comes the party.
This is 100-0, and we'll call this
Grenade. Satchel out.
80-20. Honestly, it's probably higher, but sure. Even if we call it 80-20, it's really insecure to use the ult there. It's really insecure.
Grenade. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Yeah, you use both satchels for timing, which is almost necessary.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, you just lose. Whatever.
10 seconds left.
So you're... If... Let's say this omen's last alive.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
And if you kill this guy, you win the round. When you get flashed, instead of pulling out your gun, you should have been like boom botting
Okay.
and coming over here. I fucking hate how bad I am at Raze. I'm trying to bounce it here. Because now you have... What do you have? Advantage. You have an advantage.
Left. Match point.
Didn't know where he was going to peek though, right? Okay.
Bomb buddy out.
Boombot scans nothing. Okay. Now walk this way. Who's got the fucking advantage now, Plompy? You do! Because this guy, you know his exact location thanks to your boombot, and he doesn't know if you're peeking right or left. So you can peek on either, but you know he can't because your boombot cleared one. You would have been dead if you went the other way around the box. What do you mean?
Okay.
I throw the boombot this way and I come this way. He threw the flash from here. From right here. You think he's flashing and then doing this? Fine, I'm dead. And? You think everything's 100%? No. It's an odds game.
Here comes the
It's a gambling game. I'm just trying to maximize my odds of success.
Satchel out.
And the Boombot does that. It's 11 to 11.
10 seconds
He flashed from there.
left.
You clearly think he's peeking on this side. Like, that is your read. Your read is that he's peeking over here, so talk and use your Boombot. And if he kills you from over here, he was gonna do that anyways. Like, what do you want something that's 100%? I'm sorry, but that doesn't exist. If it did, I'd be rank 1. So let me know if you come up with a 100% way to convert a 1v1. Because that guy's also, it's a fucking multi-agent competitive
30 seconds left.
real-time strategy game.
Thrifty.
Like, you could throw that Boombot, and you know what this fucker could do? This fucker could have flashed you, and he could be TPing here and killing you from here. Like, you're dead. Tough. I'm just trying to maximize your odds, man. Like, there's a million things he can do to own your ass. He could heckin' smoke the Boombot, TP past it as it's coming through the smoke, and you lose. Like, yeah, he's got options. But you're not forcing him to use them. You're just dying to a dry peak. And shocker, we're in Diamond, so he's not thinking of any of this shit because he's bad at the game. He's just peeking.
Match point.
All right. Let's end it by pulling up Raze for C because you watch him. Raze for C, Raze Haven. Smurfing in Iron. I love that from you, Raze for C. Very professional from you. Is this Radiant gameplay here?
Hello guys, welcome to my stream. Today we will be playing with our...
Yes, this is Radiant gameplay. Bet. I found Haven.
Look, kalau gape mo gitu, mimpi basah. Iya, Cok, mimpi basah.
I'm gonna keep it muted. All right. Oh, actually, we missed him. We missed him play entry. My bad. Okay, we can't see his minimap, which kind of sucks. Ooh, yeah, he's trying to satchel off of his Sky's flash. See his Sky's flash? His Sky whiffed the flash. But he doesn't have time to think about that. So he naded right side, his Sky's flashing left side, and so he follows the flash. And he gets a lucky frag because his Sky flash fucked up. Is he actually Smurf or is it clickbait? I don't know. That's fine. I'm not the Smurf police. I'm not gonna hecking cancel Ray4C. I just wouldn't collaborate with him if he Smurfs. Like, it's fine. Nades. Notice? Do you see it? You see the difference? It's so hard. But look. Hawk out. Now the enemy team has their own smoke that they're playing inside of to be anti-flash. This is where the game gets difficult, okay? If this were in Diamond right now, like we had this hit, Ray4C's team was unchanged and they did everything the same. These dudes would not have their own counter smoke here. They'd just be flashed and Ray4C would kill them. But this isn't Diamond. This is Radiant. And they're also tricky. They're using a smoke to dodge the flash and they flood out of it after the flash. Like nothing's 100%. We still win the round. We've got gun advantage. Let's keep watching. I'm hoping to see a C hit. Look. Coming out. Where's he throwing his satchels? Towards CT and try and control the flood. Unfortunately, this Killjoy is pretty fast. So you notice at least our satchel denies her exit from the site. That was a pretty good fight we got. Let me see the mini map. Because we went out dry. Why did we decide to do that? Oh man, it's gonna be tough to work that. Oh, thank God. He holds tab the moment he dies. All right, all right. Why did we double satchel on the jet without utility to back us up? Because we know she's here. We have a judge. It gets us close. And looking at the mini map, if the enemy Sova comes to support jet, we win the round. Is the rotator? No. This is a good fight for us. This is a good fight for us. Judge versus Vandal at that range. I think Ray4C wins that more often than he loses it. It's also the fact that we are slamming C-Site right now. This Sova cannot help his jet. If Sova helps jet right now, like let's say Sova's Gong or some shit, we just win the round because it's one guy on C against 4. We win the round. So Sova pretty much has to be Garage right now if the enemy team has any odds of winning. And he can't peek out this way to help his jet because we'd get C-Site. I'm curious. Let's watch the round. Where's the Sova? Ooh. Our dude was shooting Garage window. Yeah, he's not here though. We win the round. Easy peasy. Oh, he was Garage window. There he was. Okay. Next round. Why don't you do that? Why no audio? Yeah, he was playing music, and I'm concerned. Yeah. Takes his sight. He's got no more util. He just plays with the judge. Easy round. His satchels are so good. And we get forced to use a satchel. Look, when do we satchel? Do you see? He's not just blindly taking a main space. You see it? Here she is. Hawk out, Pompey. Hawk out. Now, this is where life is unfair. Because I don't think Ray4C's asking for this flash. Okay? This is where life is unfair. If you want to win more than you lose in Diamond, you have to ask for this flash. When you get to Radiant, you can usually just like fucking turn on the gas and your sky's usually good enough to flash for you. Because she'll see you and be like, oh, bet I got him. And she'll flash out. It's like you have to earn the good teammates. You have to earn the teammates who know what they need to do to coordinate with you. You don't get them in Diamond. You don't get them in Ascendant. You don't even get them in Immortal that often. You do get them though. But most of the time, you just have to be vocal about what you want until Radiant. It sucks, but that's how it is. Until you get to Radiant, nobody's truly great at what they do. And so when you want to coordinate, you have to work with them. So you gotta be like, yo, Sky, can you flash me a link? Just throw it. Like, don't worry about timing it or whatever. Just make sure you time with it. You're chilling. So yeah, she flashed a link. There was no communication. But that's just because we're playing in super high elo. Lucky us. Boom, boom. Let's watch one more round. Use this boombot to scale up long. Notice it's a fancy boombot. This is just like my A main boombot. Out A lobby on the flank. Look at his timing. He's jump peeking bricks right as this boombot bounces off the wall. You see? Because this boombot does not clear close bricks initially. It's a tricky boombot. It's exactly like the one I just showed you out A lobby.
30 seconds left.
Because it can make the player
round
think
in the half.
that they've got timing
Spend
on
those
you.
creds before we lose them.
So I don't know how he's throwing this one. I don't know it.
Get him.
But you could go just look, bro. Just learn from him. But he's timing this right as it bounces, just like the A lobby one that I showed you right here. The same concept. So notice he's gaining an advantage in a potential duel against somebody who has to fight him thanks to his utility. They're not there. We have a dog. What do we do with our nade? We nade backside, so where are we going to fight? That's right, short. So remember in your round where all we had was a knife and I'm like, where's the nade? Where's the flash? Where's the boombot? There's too many threats. This dog, that's no longer a threat. Okay, so what are the threats right now? We've got heaven, but smoke should deal with that. We've got back sight, we've got short, and we have graffiti. The dog is about to clear graffiti, so this will be cleared. Graffiti will be cleared. Backside and short will not be cleared. Heaven's gonna get cleared by a smoke. So there's two threats. He nades one of them, and then he brings his judge over to the other one. Okay? This is why he's so good. Now, yeah, his movement's crazy good, but even if you had this guy's movement, you're not hitting this rank. You're not even close to this rank. It's got everything to do with the decision-making process. Movement is just the icing on top. And there's the smoke. Nice random kill. Easy round. Easy round. Easy round. Oh, perfect. A C hit. Why does he know where to look there? Why is he ulting there? Let me watch it again. He nades back sight. They sky flash close. It sees nothing. Oh, he whiffed the nade. He whiffed the nade. We see him in... Bro, look. Remember when I said if Ray 4C was in a panic as well, he'd probably whiff his ult in a similar way? Look. We fucked up our nade. And so now we have a problem. Because now there's two threats. Because our nade screwed up. And then just like you, this guy panics and whiffs his ultimate. Okay? Just like you. And we lose the round. Oh, okay. Well, we deserve to lose the round. Somehow we win the round. But like, it's 2v4. Does that make sense, Plumpy? So the round where he also screws up, just like you did, where you went out too early, he made a different type of error, but it produced the same conundrum. And that conundrum was that there's multiple threats to be dealt with at once. He had to worry about this, and this. And that's too many. He was trying to nade this. The flash was going to clear here. I don't know if you noticed. They were flashing close. And then he would only have to look to his right. But he fucked it up. And so he also dies. And deserves to lose the round. I'm surprised they win the round. Plompy. You are currently Diamond 1. That was a long VOD review, but it was important. You frequently enter while there are too many defensive options available to your opponents. You need to rely on your teammates' utility plus your own utility to reduce the amount of possible threats before satcheling out. Pause Ray 4C / Jing VODs right as they throw a satchel and try to identify how many threats they truly are about to deal with. Like, just pause the VOD right when they throw the satchel down, okay? When you're watching, because this is what you're lacking. You're watching the Raze VODs, but you're not learning the right things. So when you see Ray First C throw his satchel on the ground or whatever, pause. Boot up Valo Plan at that point and go, what are the real threats right now? Because you know, like on C, what are the threats? Here, 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 and like here. So these are all of them. How has each one been dealt with? Because he's not going to enter if they're all threats. That should make sense to you. But how many is he willing to accept? Like, what if we've dealt with this one, this one, this one, and this one? Is that enough? Maybe. Maybe. Like maybe we have a smoke. We have a hecking flash. Or a dog close. We have a hecking nade. Then we go out. You get the point? You count off angles as threats? Nah, that shit gets traded off. Certain threats have more value in decision making? Probably. Also, like operators. Like, this is what you're lacking, though. You're frequently entering out with insufficient information, and it's causing you to have to deal with too much. It's impossible to enter onto site and deal with all of this. And that's why you're dying for free. You're dying for free because you lack enough information. Not skill issue, not like satchel issue. Now, yeah, your satchels aren't as clean as Ray First C's, but that's not the problem. Okay, boop, 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 boop. And then general, boop, boop, boop. When you get into, oh, no. When you notice there exists an enemy who cannot avoid fighting you, use utility. Boom, 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 boom. Good luck, Plumpy. Good luck. Thank you for the VOD. Boom, boom, boom. Apple 17, thank you for the 9-month Prime. All right. Let's update our stream title. How do we do that? Creator dashboard. I don't think I can show that on stream. Let me hide my monitor real quick. Edit stream info. Ranked. Oh, exclamation mark night market. If you guys want to see what I got in my night market, I already opened it. There's a clip. If you missed that on stream, just exclamation mark night market in chat. Okay. Got him. Broker underscore J, thanks for the Prime. Anyways, let's open our night market. I haven't done it. I waited. Ooh. All right, let's play ranked. All right, that's out of the way. How to be a successful content creator 101 right there. You missed it? Oh, exclamation mark night market if you want to see it. All right. I am going to quickly end stream and restart it with a delay to play ranked. If you are a tier 3 subscriber on the Discord, you can watch with no delay. There is an a stage channel called Tier 3 Events. Just join that stage channel and you'll be able to watch the stream just like it appears on Twitch, but with no delay. And you'll be able to chat. It will be in Tier 3 only chat. So the delay isn't really even palpable by people who aren't Tier 3 subs because it's not like you were chatting anyways. I'll be right back.